Hey, what is up, guys? Simo here, aka Simoski, and today we're going to be looking at Sketchbook 5 from 2018 to 2019. So this one is a year long, pretty quick. As you can see, starting off the book with some little caricatures or whatever. It's a little over a year. Pretty quick book. Let's see. Just doodles. You guys seen these in previous sketchbooks, just practicing and stuff like that. Here we go. I'm gonna try to go through this pretty quickly and give you guys a little overview. Like I mentioned in previous videos, a lot of these pieces and sketchbooks are just me goofing around, practicing certain things that I might need in the future, or things that I was trying to draw a remote character here. I don't know. Eraser. I've drawn erasers a lot. They're the only things I have near me at the time for still lives. This was a friend who drew these. When they drew these, it was very interesting because this individual talks about how they don't know how to draw, and they did pretty good. I really enjoyed these types of things because, like I said, they say they don't know how to draw, but they managed to draw this. Like, look at that. This is a person who doesn't have any, like, teaching and drawing. They were able to draw that. That's tight. That's why I like drawing. It was a pocket knife or a butterfly knife. And then they also drew this too. Which, again, very dope. Like, to have that much random talent when you haven't studied anything and you're able to draw stuff like this, just very tight. It's good talent. Uh, Still lives here. This was a camera. Yeah, I think that was a roll of tape. Hopefully you guys can hear me. This was anatomy sketches. I don't know from where. Eyeball. Some other still lifes. This is a plastic bag. Everything else I have no idea. Just random. Again, random. This was a random Instagram model with my name at the bottom. This was supposed to be a weapon for the little comic book that I'm writing. Very interesting, but very cool too. And we have some random sketches here, some surrealist work. Don't ask me because I have no idea what this stuff is. Actually, this one here was pretty interesting. I want to draw a character using these types of wings. I don't know if you guys can see that, the line work. Random character skull. This was a landscape with just normal lines. Or like, yeah, this was cool. I like this. I might redraw this. This is actually very interesting. It's one of my favorite pieces. All my favorite Cartoon Networks. I'm a Cartoon Network kid. Man. Same thing as the landscape with the lines and stuff. It's supposed to be a tree. Just some, I don't even know, but this was fun. And this is my graffiti stuff here. If you guys don't know, I'm gonna mention again, I was a graffiti artist for a while. Some more random sketches and character, whatever. Just practicing random faces. Again, when you guys see stuff like this, it's just coming straight from my head. I'm just trying to see if I can get some of these sketches out of there before I go on to drawing some other stuff. This was a little idea sketch for one of the comics. They were supposed to be in a bar and stuff like that. So this didn't come out nearly as good as I wanted, and I know I can do better. So, but it was just practice. Same thing for this. I don't even know what this was. is charging a phone, I think. Maybe you guys can see that. That was a heater. Oh, wow. I actually did with pen, too. Interesting. If you guys been on my Instagram, you've seen this probably. Not this one. But I redid this digitally. Yeah, there you go. And so again, some stuff like this, which is very interesting to me because I drew this just drawing it, no reference photo, and obviously you can tell it's no reference photo, but it comes from, my brain, so that was really fun. I love doing stuff that, aren't real. Similar to these things, you guys probably, if you follow my Instagram, you've probably seen some of these before on a digital work. I think these are my eyes. Yep. My eyes too. This was a rendition of my character from Xenoverse 2. What I wanted him to look like. So this is my character from Warframe. They didn't come out like perfect because I wasn't necessarily trying. I was just trying to get like a good framework of it to see if I can even do it. Warframe characters are weird. Fun weird though. Another digital. This is funny. Another digital character. I don't think this was digital, but this was funny. I like this. He's like supposed to be bigger than the Earth and the moon and shit. I don't know what the fuck that is. It's also interesting. Look at his little arm. His heart is open up. Little legs. Honestly, I'd just be drawing stuff. This was supposed to be a digital piece. I was drawing it, but it didn't go too well. This is supposed to be a little guy fighting a crane, and they're, crying. Wow. Self-portrait. Really enjoyed this one, too. It's graffiti of my name. I don't know what that is, but it's a character. More characters. More characters. You guys probably see a digital version of that. If you've been following me for a while, this is something you've seen. Practicing landscaping and it's not much to say. This was a Fortnite character, yeah. Raven, I believe. This was my other Warframe character. This is, the little Warframe character. That's my Ghost in Destiny. This is my Destiny character. I didn't finish him, but it was fun. Just messing around with some of the colors. Another graffiti piece. I really like graffiti. I love kind of like this type of, what is it called? Not calligraphy, but I forgot the name, but when you write letters in specific ways. Trying to go a little bit faster here. Just random pieces. Here you go. This right there is pretty cool. I like that. I might actually redo that one. That one's awesome. Wow. I love looking back at some of these older sketchbooks because they give me newer ideas. This is a character that I made. He's inside one of those scuba diving things. Scuba diving? No. Forgot what the name of it was. Deep sea diving. Look at his eyeballs right there. This is dope. Another one of my characters. This was a redraw, but also a evolution of one of my previous characters. There's another piece for graffiti. You notice I don't really color them in much because it takes a while. This was another one. I forgot. This is a name. I think I know what name it is. Do I? No, maybe not. I forgot. Another one of my characters. Another one. self-portrait. Actually turned this one into a painting, but I just destroyed it. So I didn't destroy it, but reused the canvas that I used for it. Still have it, but it's a digital version now. More characters. There's more characters. Graffiti. You guys probably seen this one. There's actually a print online of this one for myself, or that I created. I like this guy a lot. I redrew this type of idea hundreds of times. Nah, a couple times, not hundreds. More random, funny little guys, doodles. This was drawing my feet with some boots on. Still life, basically. Another random conehead character. Caricature here. Another one. I guess this was supposed to be a self-portrait. Somewhere in a tie there. Usually when you see things where it's like a suit, a person wearing a suit with a weird face, it's probably a self-insert. Random face. You have to... This is the duality of my art. You have, something that's like this, right? Which is relatively okay. And then you have this creature next to it. It's funny. This is when I started practicing with, what is it? What are they called? I forgot, but they're oil markers, or not oil, alcohol markers. I was practicing here, and I was practicing for like anime scenes like this, so I really started to enjoy them. This one came out pretty bad. I could have did better on Gon's face, but this scene was really, really fun. I liked it. I could have did better just by outlining it more with the pens, because I don't even think I use pens here. I just use pencil and try to color over it. But the problem is that the lead starts to bleed and starts to move with the alcohol. So it was a learning experience. Nothing here. The same problem I had here with Gogeta. This was all practice for another book that I did. I think the next one is here. This one came out really good. But again, the same problem occurred where I was using pencil and I didn't go over it with pen. I really like this a lot too. Random sketch. There we go. Trying to practice some legs here. Some noses, skull. Faces. It's a car. You notice that it's a lot of pens too, so the pens were a little bit fun. I mean, I use a lot of pens because it helps me keep track of like the designs I want to use. Pencil lets me allows me not to mess up. Oh, pencil allows me to erase my mistakes or just cover over them, whereas pen doesn't allow me to do much. So if I make a mistake, I need to figure out how to fix it. This was what's his name? The guy from DC, the Swamp Thing, I think it is. Random sketches. Random sketches. More random sketches here. Random sketch. This is when I started practicing like the muscles and the anatomy within the muscles and stuff like that. See, I was doing stuff like this with pen rather than pencil, which again, it's harder to do this shit with pen. Some more random sketches, some doodles here. Again, when it comes to a lot of these little sketchbooks like this, you're going to see a lot of doodles because I don't really want to waste too much time. Especially pen doodles, but it's also because I don't want to waste too much time covering over them. This is a very interesting sheet. Randomness. Doodles, doodles, doodles. Oh, I like that one. And that is all. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like. If you didn't, my bad. All right, have a good one.